Thought Prussia was really strong, then realised the western bit is Oldenburg. They are still really strong. Like, 1, it's Prussia. 2, actually, no. East Germany is not actually that wealthy. I was going to say this is a very wealthy area. It's not. Like, if they had Oldenburg, they would definitely be a lot stronger. But they do have Norway, which means they have a bit more control over trade than I might perhaps like. Although we are still completely dominating the North Sea and the English Channel. And the English Channel just continues to grow in strength. And our only real rival down here, the Netherlands, we've smashed down to size by taking Holland and Zeeland from them. Those are both centres of trade. We're still earning 60 ducats a month, even with a very expensive level 3 advisor. New army of new level of professionalism. Oh, I haven't even been watching that. Hello. So I can now refill garrisons with my own manpower. Ah, coalition war. I didn't think they would dare. So Saxony bailed, despite the fact that I just spent a whole lot of stuff building that up. Standardized uniforms. Have at least 40 army professionalism. Maintenance goes up, but drill goes up. We're rich. Do it. Also, policies. We could get more tariffs. Oh, tariffs aren't actually worth that much. I could get more trade and production, though. Look at that trade. It's ridiculous. Alright, so you have declared war on me. There are a fair few people here. Unfortunately, most of them I cannot separate peace out. I can separate peace. Oldenburg, Anhalt. Those are the only ones. Denmark's on my side, Morocco's on my side, so most of the fighting's going to be over here. The first thing I want to do is send the navy out. Second thing, slow things down a little bit. And do you automatically stop drilling when you go to war? Apparently you do. I think I will have the Forza on for now. We're still earning money. Oldenburg is a lot more dev than Norway, yeah, obviously. I wasn't talking about separate piecing Oldenburg, I was separate piecing these guys. I mean, Oldenburg's the one I would be negotiating with. Which is nice, because they're actually in a very conquerable position, although I'm not sure I'd particularly want to take more European territories, because that's just going to piss people off. Do we have an admiral? We do, John Crawford. And we have way more ships than they do. And in fact, we have Denmark as well, who can control the Baltic for us. So we do need to kind of keep an eye out for potential naval landings, although Morocco does also have a fleet. A very strong one, but they do have one. My treasure fleets are arriving, sending me more cash. So one thing which I'm seriously considering right now is pressing the plus 20% heavy ship combat ability button. It will mean that I'm slightly behind in military, but I'm not really intending to fight many land battles just yet. Although I probably should do what I can to hold land up there. No, I think right now I want the land tech. How many heavies can you can muster? 10 total. I think I'm sinking those 10 right now. In fact, I just sank 3 of those 10. And gained 1. Oh, you gave me a free ship. Thank you. That's surprisingly good of you. Okay, so they have 60,000 men over here. I have no military ideas, so like one-on-one fight, we wouldn't win. But that's not to say that I can't start shifting troops over to this side. In fact, I should be a little more careful about going through there with a full ship full. We can reinforce this area pretty quickly. Okay, manpower's going up. Get in. Oops. Head over to here. Right, so we have 60,000 men. I'm going to wait, so we're going to take 1 tick of attrition. And then we'll send those guys to go and liberate the forts and things before the bulk of their forces can actually arrive. 7, 8, 9, 31. Right, 60,000 men are going to fall upon them and take them out. You're welcome, Denmark. Oh wow, I have very little morale. 4.4 to their 5.9. Fervent focus on war. Oh, that's the main reason. Who is this? This is Hamburg. So Hamburg's reformed. So they have defensive ideas, a morale bonus commander, very high army tradition, and they're using their fervent focus on war. Damn! That's 45% right there. Bonus to morale. They have really good army tradition. Wow. I guess I only have 11. That might slightly go up during this process. Denmark's thrown themselves in. You transporting? You're not. You are. Can we drop them directly into here? We may not want to, though. Denmark's run. I think we're going to run to IOreland. Yeah, we took quite a few losses there. So, this war has basically de-escalated into a naval conflict. Alright, so... Alright, what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, religion. No, mercantilism. What are we at? 49. So this is going to be the last time that I do mercantilism, because I don't really want to go over 50%. Then after this, it's all just going to be free money. Where are my transports? Just realised you're still sailing over to there. I don't want you sailing over there. I want you going to IOreland. The Danes should be able to hold this area. Like, we have complete naval superiority while I have the Oldenburg fleet pinned. So Denmark might well peace out, but I don't think Morocco will. And they will take my fort down here, though it's going to take them a while and it's going to cost them. Mild winter due to siege. They do have improved foraging. But they are taking 1.5% attrition. Somewhat annoyed that I'm going to be losing manpower now from these battles. Not much I can do about that, though. The Danish fort surrendered already. What level were you? 2. Denmark, a level 2 in Kolding? Really? Surely you'd want that to be your highest level, because that kind of blocks the whole of Jutland. General just died, so we should probably get a new one. Hopefully someone who's slightly better. That's a good maneuver. You've not taken Holland off of me, though. That's an interesting choice. And no, I have no intention of abolishing the standardized uniforms. What I could do is, with my absolutely massive navy, blockade the living daylights out of them, and basically shoot up their war exhaustion, especially for Oldenburg. They're currently 100% blockaded, so we're good. We're doing what we need to do, thanks to the Danish, actually, up there. And I'm going to park my transports out at sea here, just in case Denmark does something stupid and moves them away. Because we don't want them coming across to Finn. France has declared war on Sicily for a reconquest. Sicily does exist. Huh. And I'm still stealing all their money because I'm pulling it out and adding it to the English Channel. So, trade-wise, I don't think I actually want to change anything. Denmark, what the actual hell are you doing? I'm not supporting that. Yeah, way to get stack wiped, you idiot. What I might do is this. And now we wait. I mean, we will lose some war score because of that. Showing superiority. As long as we don't fight any battles, we'll get that one, so no one's going to get the war score. They're 100% blockaded, which means their War exhaustion is going to go skyrocketing. Their devastation is going to go skyrocketing, which is what navies now do as they devastate coastal provinces, which will tank their economy. And yeah, their war exhaustion is already climbing quickly. Like Denmark's climbing pretty quickly, but I think that's mostly because they just got stack wiped. So how are the forces lined up? They're actually fairly equal. We have artillery superiority, they have a cavalry superiority. And infantry, frankly, is about the same. Oh, but that's with my colonies, though. Which probably won't be contributing to this war. They don't have any colonies. Morocco is being attacked. We could go and try and bail Morocco out. Well, I do have 90,000 troops I could bring crashing on over here. I don't think that's the worst idea. As long as we leave a token resistance over there, I'm going to split out 5 heavies, which are going to sit over there. And you lot are going to go and get repaired. 9 heavies. They could still try sneaking out, but I kind of suspect they won't. Go to Essex, actually, it'll be quicker. Or in fact, go here. They haven't taken it yet. Perfect. Right, transports. Let's go and pick up some of these guys. We're going to use the 5 heavies to pin this area down so they can't take any more. And we'll go and reinforce over there. In fact, I think we'll ship to Norfolk. We'll walk across England. And then we're going to be reinforcing in the hostile area a bit quicker. So we're going to do that. And we're still making money. Quite a lot. So I'm somewhat tempted to build some more barracks. Because manpower really is my problem right now. Kind of expensive. And it's not that big a gain. We'll spend 300 more. Now I just need France to declare war on me and it will... Also, we're ahead of time. So we're going to pop the age bonus mission. Thanks to the Education Act. Which gives me tech cost and idea cost reduction. Boom. Oh, we could get the College of Justice as well. Construction cost minus 20% for 20 years. Do that. And we could do Royal Britannia. I don't think this is the time. If we go to war with France, then probably. I'm then going to cancel the barracks that I've just ordered, because we get a full refund. And now, paying 20% less on buildings. We could actually get the even more expensive ones. There we go. Even better. Yeah. Blockade everything, doing what the Brits usually do. Denmark has the most frustrating capital to take ever. I quite agree with you. It's one of the reasons I really ought to play as Denmark, because I do like naval warfare, and it is kind of important to the Danes. Especially with Royal Britannia, like, navy warfare is actually really... I quite like it. Rush of colonists, oh hell yes. Plus 25 global settler increase. Bring it on! We lost the siege of Den Haag. So all of these troops are probably going to Morocco now. Because they're not taking Denmark. In fact, I still have my 90-strong trade fleet rocking through here, so even if they do engage those 5, they're not going to get anywhere else. Alright, and then the last crew. Then hopefully the Danes don't do anything ridiculous. And my ships just got pushed out of harbour, but they're mostly repaired, it's fine. We'll group you together. So how much would you be to upgrade? Oh right, I never actually pressed the button, did I? Dumbass. Alright, now we're ahead of time. That would explain why I wasn't making quite as much money as I was expecting. So we're going to go from +5 to +21. Yeah, that extra 20% trade efficiency kind of makes a difference. Especially when you're so trade-centered as I am. We're currently making 119 from trade. Oh, and in fact, because Oldenburg is not going to have any trade fleet out at the moment because they're blockaded, we'll be making even more. Can I show you the map of the war? So diplomatic. Yes, I can. Purple is Saxony, who are my ally, but they decided they would stay out of this one. So it's basically everything red against everything green. So we do have Morocco, we do have Denmark. Plus us, obviously. Well, really, it's all of this. We do have a lot of colonies. Yeah, Prussia owns Iceland. I'd forgotten about that. Am I right that IOreland has different sea zones for blockading and for blocking the straits to prevent reinforcements? No. All you need to do for IOreland is hold Øresund, I think. Or is Lolland a different one as well? It might be. No, this is all one sea zone. So as long as you park a fleet in the Øresund, all of this gets blocked. Oh right, that island's Lolland. Then all of this gets blocked, so they can't cross from Jutland. Or Lund, if you're fighting Sweden. So long as you maintain naval superiority. And even if you don't, that's still crossings that they have to fight. Like, it's even harder, I'd say, to take IOreland than it is to take Venice. And Venice is a pain. Alright, so we have our fleet. We're going to go down here to try and reinforce. Unfortunately, they've taken Cadiz and everything. So I think we might just try and drop some troops off over here. And also, you need to walk over to Devon. We're at minus 17. Or actually, better yet, we'll drop off in Morocco down here. They have a very tenuous naval superiority. One ship! Not sure how that's going to work particularly. Oh yes, and I do have another free idea. So I would really like to take maritime ideas. But I think that this is definitely high time for some military combat. We could take quality, which will also increase the strength of our navies. Though honestly, I'm not sure that we need to, because our navy is already kind of rockingly, ridiculously strong. Defensive ideas from the morale could be good. And the yearly tradition bonus would be pretty stellar as well. Or offensive. Doubling down on how good our generals are, though frankly our generals kind of suck right now. The 20% siege ability is redonkulous. The discipline would be nice. Or quantity. I don't think we really need quantity. We want skill at arms rather than just lots of them. So this really is between offensive, defensive and quality. So quality gives us the naval bonuses, also makes our just general troops better. Which is good, but I'm not sure I need the naval bonuses. Because any naval bonuses I want to get, I'm going to get from maritime, which is just sheer weight of numbers. Which is then between offensive and defensive. Offensive gives us more damage, it gives us better sieging ability. Defensive is more morale, more land tradition, and better forts. We don't use forts very heavily, so I'm going to go with offensive. But we still want to go up in military tech, because actually I'm going to suspect that these guys are going to be 22s. Actually, they're not. Just imagine the one ship between the Straits of Gibraltar, yeah. Right. Where are my armies? You're still on the way. Okay. And yeah, that one ship is doing an excellent job of just blocking them. Okay, so we actually have military access through Castile. We don't have fleet basing rights there, though. Tariffs on iron. I don't actually want to increase tariffs anymore. We've already had some colonies that are a bit pissy. And if we lose a lot of troops, like Central Nova Scotia not paying us anything right now. So let's go ahead and placate the local rulers. He's still not going to pay me. And relations with you are full. Yeah, I think we're going to have to decrease your tariffs. There we go. Our colonies are just too big. Okay, troops are starting to arrive. Good. So I'm going to use Morocco as a staging ground because it's far, far closer. So if we start dropping troops in like the Algarve, these guys are going to rush over. We'll have a fight, but we can like drop troops between them very quickly. Plus the Algarve is not a fort. So as soon as we take the province, we can drop troops instantly. Makes it way quicker to do. And Bremen are no longer steering trade towards me. And they're starting to peel troops away. Silly mistake. This war is going to last a long freaking time. Oh, I could state Holland. Oh, I definitely want to do that. Though this is going to cost a lot in admin. Plus it's all cord right now, so I can't. Can I give my opinion? Rule Britannia is still not allowed. No, I can. Now that the game's out, I can talk about it freely. I like it. I do like it. The mission system is interesting. That's probably the biggest addition. I like the naval doctrines. You don't switch between them very often, but I do like the options that gives. It makes the naval powers able to use their navies better, which I do like. What are the other additions? I'm trying to think. The changes that they made to the lands, although I think those are included in the patch, is really good. Like, Scotland is a viable threat to England now, which is fantastic. Like, Scotland survived until 17-something when the Act of Union happened. So, of course, they should be a threat to England. And they never really were. But, as you can see, they kind of are now, which is fantastic. I do really like that change. In fact, you may as well just sail over here. I might actually go for Coimbra, because it will take them far longer to reach me. Or I might just drop off in Galicia and then walk. No. You have a general, though not the best. And as soon as you land, we'll go and pick these guys up. And then we'll suddenly have 60,000, no, 90,000 men in Portugal. And if you're... Well, no, not you. And if these guys aren't smart, they're going to let me take that province without a fight. Yep, they're going to let me do it. Mistake! Right then, let's pour the troops in. Colony self-sustaining. Oh, colonies. Right, that's a thing. So we started doing New Zealand. I think I'm going to do some more over here. We'll go for Kirikirora. Oa. Do I think I'll win this war? I think this will probably be a white peace. Which is fine by me. I don't really have any expectations going into this one. Where's the fleet? There you are. So you can now drop straight in. And as you can see, that makes reinforcement a lot easier. And these guys are not moving. So yeah, we're going to be able to liberate Morocco and keep them in the war. Which should keep all of my allies in. Denmark's war exhaustion's going up because they've lost Jutland. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. They have plus 30 war enthusiasm because it's a coalition though, which kind of sucks. Why is war score going up? No, because of the occupations. Because they have Holland. Alright, so who are the ones I could peace out? Anhalt is the only one. Not gonna work. Meanwhile, France is losing territory to Sicily. Who's Sicily allied with? Are you allied with the Pope by any chance? Croatia and Venice. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go well for you. Despite the fact that you have taken some land, I can't see that ending well. So I guess the next thing I need to do is just hope for the superiority. So if we can beat Trier down here. Reclaim Morocco. And keep an eye on their armies to make sure they don't start heading south. And thankfully we know we still have them blockaded, because their fleet's still there. Oh! You managed to land. Damn it, Denmark, you had one job! Old Denmark! In fact, where is your army? Have you just suicided? Oh, you've probably suicided your army again, haven't you? That is one thing I will say about this update, actually, is the AI seems a bit more derpy than usual. Remember, Mordred, unless you want a stupid large nation of rednecks forming taxation with representation is important. Yeah, no, I'm taking care of my colonies. You should be able to kill that easy. And I'm still rolling in cash. Oldenburg's war exhaustion should be going up because they are fully blockaded. I'm 6% blockaded? Where? Oh, because they've taken territory. Yeah, that counts as a blockade.